Ever walk past a place for rent and wish you could just take a peek inside? Maybe even explore the layout. Envision the natural light streaming through the windows. Or plan where your vinyl record collection would go. At Apartments.com, you can. With tools like their 3D virtual tours, you can see the exact unit you could be living in. Really envision yourself in your new home with Apartments.com, the place to find a place.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Courage. I learned it from my adoptive mom. Hold my hand.
You hold my hand.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Hey, weirdos. I'm Alaina.
I'm Ash.
And this is a spooky morbid.
It's a morbid in retrograde.
It is a morbid in retrograde, guys.
Guys, are you experiencing the lack of communication with legitimately everyone in your life right now? Or like, are things just not going your way?
Blame it on Mercury.
Are you
man.
crying for no reason at all? Are you crying because you didn't get a close enough seat to the drag show and you wanted it to be special for your mans? Are you crying because of that? Because I did last night. Thank you and good night.
It's, usually I'm very... Like, I'll buy into, like, I'm, like, very Capricorn.
You are,
I, like,
bitch.
buy into that stuff. A lot of this stuff, though, I'm very, like, questioning about. I'm like, I don't know.
No.
But the way that today has gone, the way that the couple of days has gone, when you said Mercury is in retrograde, I was like, I'm a believer.
Because Mercury, first of all, I'm a Gemini.
I'll blame it on that.
If you don't know.
Are you a Gemini?
This is actually an astrology podcast for now. But no, so I'm a Gemini. Mercury is my house planet. And so retrograde means Mercury is moving backwards.
Yeah.
So everything is all fucked up, especially for me and everyone else.
It feels that way. So you know what? As skeptical as I am and as like this is silly as I am, I'm willing to blame it on that. Because otherwise I don't know why everything is so fucked up.
You just have to be a little patient with technology, a little patient with communication, a little patient with everything, and just like try your best to communicate eloquently. And if you get fucked up, just scream about retrograde.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Because it just seems like everywhere you turn, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
When in doubt, cry.
When in doubt, just scream.
Scream and cry until you get your way. This
So,
was brought to you by Ash.
If anyone else is feeling that way this week, feel free to blame it on Mercury.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm going to do.
Fucking Mercury, man.
Let's do it together. Let's all be weird and silly together.
Isn't it funny how like nobody ever is like, oh, Jupiter's in retrograde?
It's always Mercury.
It is.
I don't know what it's
bitch.
about. Little bitch of Mercury. So, on a good note, we have virtual shows coming up that we've been so excited to announce.
Yes. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, you didn't see the good news.
Woohoo!
We're doing 3 shows.
A world tour.
A world tour. I'm like, you go. You do the intros.
You do it. So we're going to do, so we wanted to do it so that people in different time zones could not have to like watch at like crazy hours or not be able to watch because of the hours. Mm-hmm. And, we were like, we would have loved to do a world tour in real life, so let's do one virtually.
Yeah, until we can do it in real life again.
So we're calling it Halloween, and it's leading up to Halloween, and we are doing an Australia show, so It's going to be 8 p.m. local time, Australia.
5 a.m. our time.
5 a.m. our time, which we're psyched about.
I love waking up that early and like doing fun stuff.
I think it's going to be fun.
It's going to remind me of Black Friday.
There you go. We're also doing a Europe show, and that's going to be 8 p.m. your local time as well, which is what time for us?
3
p.m. I think. So that's going to be
fine.
Just like nice.
I'm just going to have to pretend it's nighttime. Hopefully it rains that day.
Yeah, there you go. And then we're doing a North American one, which is going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
So we are going to cater, it's going to be 3 different cases, each for each of us, each of those shows. So you're getting 6 different cases.
And each case, like Australia Day, is going to be for Australia.
It's going to cater to the demographic.
Region.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, we are going to be really Halloween-y with it, and we are going to dress up.
But you don't know, like, what we're going to dress
You
up
don't know,
as.
and it's going to be something different for each show. So we really went, like, ham on this.
So if you want to get tickets, you can head on over to onlocationlive.com/morbidworldtour. And if you forget that, or, like, it doesn't take you to the right place, the link is in our Instagram bio. There's tons of options on the website, so just make sure you read thoroughly, like, that you're getting the right show for you. If you want a poster.
Yeah, there's just, make sure you read, because it can be confusing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options.
Many options for
Many
you.
options. But we're excited about that, and we're going to tease out our costumes a little bit ahead of time.
Let's start that tonight.
Yeah, I think we're going to, like, just post little, like, snippets, just because it's fun, and we're very excited.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to dress up for Halloween in a long time, because once you have kids, you're just not really paying attention to your costume.
Yeah, I
You're
haven't
more
dressed up for a
focused on
while.
theirs. And then this year it felt like we weren't going to be able to, because where the hell are we going to go?
Right.
But then we had a reason.
I know.
A
I have
big
like
reason.
4 costumes this year because I have 3 for the shows and then I have 1 for your kids.
Yeah, because we're dressing up as the Toy Story characters for my kids.
Yeah.
Because, yay, kids.
Kids.
So we're excited about this. We hope you guys are excited. And I think
that's
do we
it,
have
right?
anything else going on?
No. If you're a Patreon, stay tuned at the end of the episode. We are
Yes.
going to shout out some Patreons. We're trying to do that 1 episode per week. One
One
so you know.
episode a week, and we're doing it at the end of the podcast. So
Yes.
just hang out for that. And a new Patreon episode will be dropping soon.
What?
I can't tell you what day, because we have, I think, 1,004 cases that we're trying to get done in 2 weeks. So it'll be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But I think other than that, we're just going to start our show.
And you're doing a haunted one this week,
Yes.
right? You're taking the
because
haunt.
Remember, all of October, we decided it was spooky. So we decided we're going to do one of our episodes that's going to be like a spooky, weird, paranormal, spooky thing. And then the other episode will be like straight up true crime.
Yeah.
So I chose the spooky one this week because yours was so fun last week.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of
The
fun.
rectory, the Borley Rectory, that was amazing.
They're a little looser of an episode and you can like have a little more fun.
Yeah, I feel like because, it's easy to make fun of paranormal stuff. Like, not make fun, but, like, have more, like, silliness involved.
Be goofy with it.
Because it's not, like, real people, like, dying.
Nothing
So-
goofy about the Chicago Ripper crew.
Nothing goofy about that.
Spooked me up.
Yeah, that's no good. So the one that I am covering today is the Whaley House.
Ooh.
In San Diego. So if you're in San Diego, you probably know about it.
You've probably been there if you're a weirdo.
There you go. So it's located at 2476 San Diego Avenue in historic Old Town San Diego. Apparently the location is really cool, actually. It's like kind of smack dab in the middle of like a ton of shit.
Such as?
Like just like downtown stuff, like restaurants.
Shops.
Yeah, it's in the middle. It's really cool.
That's cool.
This was ranked by Travel Channel as the most haunted house in America.
Ooh, shit.
Which, that's pretty good distinction.
Let's go.
In 2005, Life magazine called it one of the most haunted houses in America.
So I did the most haunted house in England and you're doing the most haunted house in America.
There you go.
Perfect.
We did it. So this house was built on the site of a pretty gnarly hanging. So we start out right away. This house is built on a spot where you were just asking for ghosts. It really
like
is.
100%.
Way back in 1852, a small-time crook named James Robinson, or better known as Yankee Jim.
Yankee Jim.
Yankee Jim.
Yankee Jim.
I just made it really weird.
I was like, whomst
Yankee Jim? Yankee Jim. He was caught stealing a rowboat. He did this with another accomplice, but he was the one who was hanged while the accomplice really only got like a year in jail.
He did not row gently down the stream.
Yeah, this was likely because Yankee Jim was a literal like infamous thief around this place. So he was always stealing shit. So I think they just had enough and were like, we're going to do this. Not cool.
They were just
Not
gonna
right.
hang you?
Like, we shouldn't do that. Don't do
No.
that. But I'm saying he was definitely doing this for a long time. Now, this alone is a bummer for Yankee Jim.
But yeah.
But the way the hanging really panned out was
Worse?
not great.
Why?
Not great.
Sorry if you just heard that. My leg fell.
So he was a big guy. He stood at 6'4". So he
Damn.
was John's height, which is very tall.
Tall
And
boy.
if you have brushed up on your torture and execution methods, which I hope you have,
I mean, we do.
hope you all have, then you're aware that by the mid-19th century, the short drop style of hanging was totally out, and the long drop was all the rage.
Yeah,
This
because
was-
you got to make a show of it.
And this was by the mid-19th century. Again, by the mid-19th century, I mean by like 1866. So this is 1852. We weren't at
We
the
weren't
long,
there
we weren't
yet.
at the long drop yet.
Oh.
So apparently that in 1866 when it changed to the long drop method, this is just a little history lesson for you. because it's
Thank
fun.
you.
Apparently that was when a doctor was like, "Whoa, this short drop shit is real fucked up. Like, why are
Because
we
you
doing
suffer
that?
for longer, right?
You're literally just strangling."
choking to death. Yeah.
And he was like, "Why are we just letting people strangle to death? There's a better way to do this." He was like, "Let's be humane and give them a chance to break their neck first."
Duh. That's so
Obviously.
humane of us.
So this doctor, Samuel Houghton, determined that there were 3 ways to die from hanging at the moment. And these are exactly what he said. 1, by apoplexy caused by pressure on the jugular veins. 2, by asphyxia caused by stoppage of the windpipe. And 3, by shock of the medulla oblongata, which caused by a fracture of the vertebral column. And then he wrote, in the first 2 cases, so apoplexy on the jugular and asphyxia of the windpipe, he said in the first 2 cases, death is preceded by convulsions lasting from 5 to 45 minutes, which are caused by the cessation of the supply of arterial blood to the muscles. But in the 3rd case, death is instantaneous and painless and is unaccompanied by any convulsive movement whatsoever.
Is that true?
So to me, that seems bad. Yeah, because you're breaking your neck, so you're done. And this is great. And it led to the long drop methods of hanging, whereby, you know, the person is dropped from a height calculated relative to their weight, and it hopefully causes their neck to break, and boom, they're dead painlessly.
Right.
Nothing beats tradition, like weekly game nights at Mom's house. And Tostitos, crafted with masa made the traditional way, starting with whole corn kernels, with flavors worth gathering around, like a hint of lime and Mexican street corn, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. That's the Tostitos way. Bring Tostitos to your next game night, and you'll be winning either way. Tostitos, tradition matters.
Courage. I learned it from my adoptive mom. Hold my hand.
You hold my hand. Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Unfortunately, this was 1952, and this whole revelation was not around yet.
We were
Whoops.
not there.
So the short drop method, it was for Yankee Jim.
Oh, Yanka Jim.
That's right. He was hung on the gallows after being kicked off a cart with a noose around his neck, so low that his tiptoes were scraping against the ground,
Hocus Pocus style.
hocus pocus style, and he strangled for upwards of 45 minutes before finally dying.
Oh, my God.
According to the local paper, quote, he kept his feet in the wagon as long as possible, but was finally pulled off. He swung back and forth like a pendulum until he strangled to death. That was in the old-timey paper.
What a poetic paper.
So nice. So who's in that crowd, and who's gleefully watching this execution be botched?
All the
you ask?
children in the town.
Everybody, and one guy in particular named Thomas Whaley.
Oh.
So Whaley was born in NYC.
And Wassy.
And his family had come from a Scottish-Irish background. They immigrated actually originally to Plymouth, Massachusetts. Massachusetts, what?
You know that rock?
That was in 1722 that they originally came over. Mm-hmm. But Thomas had moved across country to California during the whole gold rush scenario.
Ah, gotcha.
There he opened up a small business with a friend, and it was huge because of the influx of miners and workers in the area during that time. And then a fire destroyed the building, and it looked like all was lost.
Well, shit.
Well, he tried to open a few more businesses with some other people, but it wasn't panning out. You know, he was having trouble.
Right.
So he ended up moving back to New York City. There, he married his high school sweetheart, Anna Eloise Delaunay. In 1855, they both moved together back to San Diego. Mm-hmm. Once they were there, Thomas was like, where can I purchase land to build my future home to fill with children? I know. Those gallows where I watched that giant man strangled to death for 45 minutes.
So he did this on purpose.
Yeah, he was like, oh, look, that land is for sale. That's where I saw that guy die. And then he was like, they were like, wow, you can have this land for like real cheap because it's built on a gallows.
Because gallows.
And he was like, cool. So he bought it for like nothing.
So obviously he did not believe in the paranormal.
He didn't. He was like, whatever. So he bought it for nothing and he built a $10,000 home there, which back then was like, hoo boy.
Bitch.
Hoo
A
boy.
$10,000 home.
Yeah. So he bought the land where Yankee Jim was brutally strangled to death in the gallows. Just want to keep putting that in there.
Just a friendly reminder from 2 minutes
so
ago.
You know, this guy bought that land. So the San Diego Herald at the time called it the finest new brick block in Southern California.
Hell yeah.
So it was a pretty good house.
We love that.
He built on this land a granary and connected that to the home and a general store that he ran. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what a granary was, so I looked it up in Webster Dictionary, and it's a storehouse for threshed grain. You don't know what threshed grain is?
Rice.
I don't either, so I looked that up too. It's to separate seed from a harvested plant mechanically.
So they sold rice there, is what you're telling me.
Bunch of grain, basically.
Right, rice.
They had 3 kids in this house, Francis, Anna, and Thomas.
I love the name Francis.
I do too. I think it's very cute.
It is.
He opened another general store closer to town in the plaza, so like things are going well. Except that everyone was immediately starting to hear shit in the house as soon as it was built.
Cause gallows.
Cause gallows.
Can we get that on a shirt? Cause gallows.
Cause gallows. I really
That's genius. I'm gonna email the
it's
people.
honestly an answer for everything.
Cause gallows.
Like, what's that sound? Cause gallows.
Yeah.
So everyone, cause gallows, was hearing the footsteps.
It's like
in the
one
home.
word.
They're hearing all these footsteps. They're hearing like bangs. There's always footsteps walking around the living room in particular.
Lots of cold drafts, I'm assuming.
Well, exactly. So the living room had an archway, like still has an archway. It's still there. It has an archway that leads into like the parlor part of the living room.
Sure.
And this archway is supposedly exactly where the gallows was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So they all assumed it was Yankee Jim doing all this stuff. And they just dealt with it because what the fuck do you expect when you buy the plot of land that a dude was brutally strangled on?
Cause gallows.
Cause gallows. So this is when the family really started having bad luck, though.
Uh-oh.
And Anna would later say, the wife would later say, like, she believed this house was cursed.
Absolutely.
Like, from the beginning.
Duh.
At only 18 months, baby Thomas died of scarlet fever in the house.
Oh, no.
And around the same time, a fire destroyed his other store, and it was said to possibly have been arson.
Oh, shit.
Which
Wait,
is like, whoa.
Side note, I didn't really know a lot about scarlet fever, and then Allison explained it on the Strange and Usual
Yes.
on her most recent episode, and we already told you to go listen to that, but seriously listen to that.
It's so good, guys.
Sorry, I had to.
And it's just so good for this time of year. It really is.
It is.
So this tragedy on tragedy on tragedy pushed the family to move from San Diego to San Francisco. So they left the house vacant for a little while.
Never a
Because they
good
were like,
idea.
we need to get out of here.
It's like in the Borley Rectory when it kept being fucking open for, or like dead
Exactly.
for just 6 months.
Exactly. So they were like, let's just move to San Francisco for a little while. And Thomas was like, I'm going to get some work. We're going to just kind of chill out for a minute and like get over this. 'Cause that's a
Reset.
big deal.
Yeah.
And so in San Francisco, Thomas and Anna ended up having 3 more kids, Violet, George, and Corinne.
Cute.
So according to whaleyhouse.org, in 1867, Thomas Whaley assisted in the American takeover of Alaska, where he established stores in Sitka and helped set up an American base and sered as councilman. So he was busy.
I was literally just going to say
Yeah.
he's busy.
He's doing the damn thing. There was an earthquake in 1868, and this made them move back to San Diego to the Whaley House again.
Oh no!
And
So they
felt
still just like owned this house.
They did, yeah, because they were doing it. So,
Okay.
And I think they were also at one point they started renting it out to people, which they continue to do.
Sure.
So they're like, great, let's just pretend none of this happened. They begin working their general store from the property again, and they turn the granary into the San Diego courthouse. The courthouse was renting that like room.
Oh, cool.
And they used 3 rooms upstairs on the second floor as record storage for the courthouse.
So they definitely were like bringing in some moolah.
Big deal. So they also turned a part of the house into San Diego's first theater because the Tanner Troupe Theater stayed and rented a room in the house between 1868 and 1869.
Huh.
And it's like set up like a theater room. It's
This
cool.
is like a smorgasbord of a house.
It's a cool house.
Yeah.
So around 1871, the courthouse wanted to move with all the records to Newtown. But Thomas Whaley was like, no, you have a lease. So he was like, sure, you can break that lease if you pay me to break that lease. A lot of money. So they didn't like this.
No.
So in March 1871, while Thomas was out of town on business, there was a violent raid of the Whaley House where those records and court documents were forcibly removed from the house.
Oh, no.
To be relocated to Horton's Hall on 6th and F in San Diego.
So they didn't even go to Newtown?
No, well, they did. I guess that's part of Newtown.
Oh, okay.
And during all this, Anna Whaley was held at gunpoint on the ninth step of her staircase, leading up to the second floor.
What does that all mean?
By this whole angry mob. So that's a trauma event. I mean, like, they removed those records forcibly with an angry mob and held her at gunpoint while her husband was out of town. Now people call it the legend of the ninth step, and they will feel this horrific presence and a feeling of dread on that step.
Ooh, I don't like that.
And it says it feels like someone's trying to stop you from going further up the stairs.
Because they are.
Yeah. And they will literally feel like pressure, people say.
Oh, that's so spooky.
No, during the following years, there were instances of footsteps constantly around the home. Thomas was the one who first noticed them, but Anna said she always felt a certain sense of like doom and foreboding in the house. Mm-hmm. She said the tragedies were probably all attributed to this ghostly presence. She felt this was cursed. In 1882, Violet and Anna were married, like the two daughters.
Oh,
Violet
okay.
and Anna. Sorry, I meant daughter Anna.
Yeah.
They were married, which meant that they were killing the game back then.
Yeah, duh. You're not going to be a spinster.
You got married.
Heyo.
So daughter Anna was married to her first cousin.
Cute.
Woof. Named John Whaley.
Woof. Cute.
So the cool thing is she didn't have to go through the whole like change your name process because they were both named Whaley.
See, that's convenience.
Very convenient. Unfortunately, Violet's husband, George T. Bertolacci, don't know if I said that right, don't care because he sounds like a dick.
Oh, okay, good.
He turned out to be a dick, so they got divorced. Which back then...
Scandal.
So scandalous.
Disgrace upon your family.
Talk about it, because this was 1882. She was humiliated, even though he was a dick, and like she couldn't take it anymore. Like he was an asshole.
Yeah,
they had to get divorced. She was treated like shit
because you're just supposed to shut up and take it.
Yeah, she's supposed to shut up and deal with it. She was literally treated like an asshole because he was an asshole. So on August 18th, 1885, after dealing with all this shit around town and from everybody, Violet, just absolutely devastated of being bullied and harassed and treated like shit, went out to the backyard into a building back there and shot herself in the chest with her father's gun.
Wow.
Thomas Whaley, her father, found her and carried her into the home where she died in his arms in the home.
Oh, God.
So already we're having a lot of really traumatic things happening in this house. Thomas Whaley actually died in 1890, so not too long after, only like 5 years after.
Yeah.
Courage. I learned it from my adoptive mom. Hold my hand.
You hold my hand. Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Probably a broken heart.
This was after moving the family out of the house again after that.
Oh.
He died after years of trying to get the town to pay for the damages done to his home during that raid, and also getting justice for the literal assault on his wife.
Yeah.
They never gave him a cent.
I believe
he
that.
He got nothing.
I believe
for
that.
It. In 1909, son Francis moved back in to the Whaley House.
Sure.
To renovate it all, because it had been sitting dormant. So they were like, we got to do something about it. It went into disrepair and all that shit. Yeah. So between those times, it was literally just empty. Spooky. Like, shit's just like festering in there.
Yeah, and like emptiness is just cold and sad.
Yeah, and then when he went back, he was renovating, which we all know that ghosts hate HDTV, so they are not into it.
That was a really good joke.
They're not into it. That was like a callback to our episode with M.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even think. I literally have the worst memory.
Just doing a callback, guys. Go listen to that episode. Hi, Em. So in 1913, daughter Anna died in the home.
Oh my God!
Or not daughter Anna, excuse me, wife Anna.
Wife Anna.
She died in the home, and soon the kids, Anna, Lily, and George, all moved into the home again. but all of them besides Lillian also died in the home.
So it's like insanity is like doing the same thing multiple times expecting different results, guys.
Yeah, like we gotta maybe leave this house. I don't know.
Sell that shit.
So nowadays, this house is a museum, and you can go there, you can take tours, self-guided tours, but a lot of shit goes down in that house.
Hell yeah, I do.
So apparently the piano often plays by itself. And it's like an old ass piano, not one of those new ones that you can like hook up to play by themselves. Like, dun, 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 and it'll be like, it's like creepy shit. Like it'll be like dun, dun. You know, you're just like really like slow, just one key at a time.
It must be like, so fun to be a ghost.
Oh my god, I would fuck with people so
It would be
hard.
like I would just be lolling constantly.
Like, can you imagine just like trying to play like a Britney Spears song on the piano or something and like scare the shit out of people?
I would just play Alaska Thunderfuck constantly.
There you go. So chandeliers swing, lights swing. The lights will turn on and off, even though some of them aren't even like hooked up to the main electrical thing, so they're on their own circuit. Electricians have come in and checked, and there's nothing wrong with the wiring, so there's no reason for them to flicker.
That's so creepy.
Doors open and close. Footsteps are often heard around. People will hear the sounds of people eating and like literally having dinner in the dining room.
What?
Like hearing utensils scrape against like china.
Ghosts gotta eat.
Yeah, and then people will also during this will smell like the meal is being cooked.
That's just harassment.
They'll smell bread and like pie and stuff, and then they'll go in there and nobody's in there.
If I smell bread and it's not on the table, get the fuck out.
I'd be pissed.
I'd be real pissed.
Like you smell a chicken dinner and you go in there and nobody's in there.
I'm about to write a strongly worded letter to the afterlife.
Like, do not fuck with me with food.
No.
So people will often hear high heels walking quickly down the hallway, and they think that's Anna Whaley. They'll often hear children playing and laughing, and like tiny feet like running across.
Oh, tiny feet. Creepy.
Yeah, right. And they see impressions in the second floor of people lying on pillows when no one's there.
Oh.
Figures are also seen from the outside of the house in the windows.
Hey,
upstairs.
that's the worst.
And it'll be when no one's there.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Also, this is interesting because this doesn't happen often, but their family pets have come back to haunt the place.
Because Pet Cemetery.
Exactly. So they had Dolly the dog and Winks the cat when they were living in the house. People will see a dog and cat often.
Oh.
And they will see them inside, and then when they'll say something to the employees, like, oh, they're so cute, they're like, we don't have animals in this house.
God.
Like,
that's so creepy.
And they'll also see them like running in the back garden together, like chasing each other.
Cute.
But there's no animal there. Or they'll just disappear.
I love that.
Now, remember that the granary was turned into the courthouse.
Oh,
eventually.
yes. Yep.
Well, people will hear a gavel pounding randomly.
Oh, shit.
And like unmistakably a gavel from
and
up
like
there.
rice spilling on the floor.
And rice spilling. From the rooms where the Tanner Troupe Theater stayed for a while, people will hear like vaudeville music and like laughter and conversation. Like there's a lively get together there when no one's in that room.
So they're jovial in the afterlife.
They seem very jovial. Now, Thomas, the infant who died at 18 months of scarlet fever, people say they do hear him because they'll hear a crying baby.
Oh, I don't
Or
like
they'll
that.
hear a cooing baby, like a laughing, cooing baby, but there's no baby there.
That's weird.
Yeah. In the place under the archway, between the parlor and the living room where Yankee Jim was hanged, people will feel their throat suddenly constrict.
No thanks.
And will feel like they can't breathe or that they have to cough.
Oh.
And people say they, like, randomly, people walk through that. You just, like, took a big breath.
I literally had to take a deep breath.
No, I had to.
If I think about not breathing, I have to
I know,
breathe.
I'm like, but people will, like, walk through the archway and suddenly be like, like, we'll, like, have to cough suddenly and are like, what the fuck was that? A tour guide said that Yankee Jim seems to have a sense of humor as well.
I love that about him.
He said, quote, sometimes we get visitors coming up or down the stairs, the agreed location of the old gallows, who end up with a red mark across their necks. It doesn't hurt, and most people don't even notice until someone else points it out.
Shit.
One girl ran out of the house in a panic after her boyfriend noticed the thin red line. Which, can you imagine Yankee Jim being like, how does it feel, everybody?
Just like lolling from the gallows.
From the gallows, cuz gallows.
Yeah, cuz gallows.
According to whaleyhouse.org again, the former curator of the museum, June Redding, who apparently passed away, so RP June, said, we had a little girl, perhaps 5 or 6 years old, who waved to a man she said was standing in the parlor. We couldn't see him.
Oh, shit.
But often children's sensitivity is greater than adults. However, adults have reported seeing that man as well. and they think it's Mr. Whaley.
Oh, so he's I bet he's happy.
I hope he is.
It's a museum now.
I really hope so.
He wanted it to be something.
Apparently, he's usually standing on the upper landing on the second floor, and people said they see him clad in frock coat and pantaloons, the face turned away, so she couldn't really make it out, but then he'll fade away.
Oh.
But he'll just kind of stand up there looking all distinguished.
And then be like a dramatic exit.
Like he's looking over his castle.
If I was a ghost.
In his pantaloons.
And I was like pantalooning in the top and then I disappeared, I would just go whoosh. Like I would make that noise.
Do a dramatic hand movement.
And then I just, boom, she's gone.
You should you just vogue real quick and then you leave.
Goodbye.
So in 1964, this is very interesting. Regis Philbin, R.I.P. Regis this year.
Oh my God, I forgot that Regis died.
Yeah, 2020, Regis Philbin, it's gone.
I'm going to feel that all over again.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it would hit you so hard.
I forgot that Regis died.
He sure did. In 1964, though, he visited the Whaley House.
Yes.
And he said he saw Anna Whaley.
I bet he did.
And his quote is, "All of a sudden I noticed something on the wall. There was something filmy white. It looked like an apparition of some kind. I got so excited I couldn't restrain myself. I flipped on the flashlight and nothing was there but a portrait of Anna Whaley, the long-dead mistress of the house." And he said, a lot of people poo-poo it because they can't see it, but there was something going on in that house.
Hell yeah, there was.
So if Regis believes it, I believe it.
Regis's word is the word of God.
It's the word. So in the mid-1800s, it said that a young girl, possibly named Annabelle, was running down the hill outside playing with the kids.
Not here for it.
And she didn't see the clothesline and broke her neck running through it.
Ouch.
She was taken, so they panicked, took her into the Whaley House, and placed her on the table to try to help her, but apparently her trachea was crushed. Oh. She died there on the kitchen table.
Oh, shit.
Now people will see this little girl in the kitchen or running through the yard.
No thanks.
Now, I took a look at several travel sites, and I saw that a common occurrence as well is to feel colds in that house in random spots. Like, that's to be expected. But a lot of people feel sick to their stomach in certain spots. They'll suddenly get like an overwhelming, like in the courtroom, they'll feel sick to their stomach. And actually, if you watch, I don't know why I'm bringing like BuzzFeed Unsolved up so much lately, but Shane and Ryan
we love them.
We do. They went to this house, and I think it was when Ryan was sitting in the chair in the courthouse, he said all of a sudden he felt like really dizzy and lightheaded.
Yeah.
I don't think Shane felt the same way, but like,
because they're you and me.
We all know that. So, but it's interesting because that is something a lot of people feel.
That is weird.
Now, another thing that's interesting is about 40 years ago, a police officer was called to the Whaley House and he saw a ghost. Ooh. He only said that he saw this in his retirement letter when he retired from the force.
Oh, shit.
So it only came out after that.
Because he never was like,
told anyone
I'm not
else.
getting let go because they think I'm crazy.
No way. This letter is where he spilled the metaphysical beans, if you will. Oh. He said he was called to the house because a concerned citizen had called and said they heard a woman and saw a woman sobbing behind the Whaley House.
Oh, no, I know.
When the officer got there, he heard the sobbing, and he went back there, and he said he saw a woman in period clothing crying. And so he said, "Ma'am, are you all right?" And she turned, smiled at him, and disappeared.
Because it was Violet.
It probably was.
Oh, I got chills. I got the goosies.
So, and Thomas Whaley has been known, which is like kind of rude but kind of funny, to blow tobacco smoke in people's faces.
That's just great.
On tours.
I love it.
He likes to do it to women a lot.
Oh, okay.
Which is interesting.
I don't love that, Thomas.
Anna is also said to have worn a specific French perfume that she always wore, and people will smell that strongly.
You know that happens in our house, like our childhood house.
Yeah, I always smell my grandmother's perfume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Ma does too.
She always wore Chanel No. 5, and I smell it.
Fuck yeah, she did.
Now, Victor Santana, who was a longtime tour guide there, he left in like 2014 after like 14 years of being a tour guide.
Wow.
And he was setting an alarm one night or putting in the code for the alarm one night in the house when he heard a woman ask clear as day to him in the dark, "Why are you here?"
No.
Like pitch black in there. You're setting the code to get out of the house. Why are you here?
I'd be like, I'm not anymore. Bye.
Well, he did. He was so scared that he ran out of the house without putting in the code.
Oh my God.
So he opened the door, which set the alarm off because he didn't set the code. Apparently the police showed up because of the code. And when he got there, one of the officers was like, "Okay, we just need to talk to that lady in the parlor too." And Victor was like, What lady in the parlor?
Ah!
And he said, the lady in the green dress, she works here too, right? She's in like a costume.
Nah, brother.
And there was no lady.
Oh my
But
God.
people think that it was Anna because she's often seen in a green dress drinking tea in the parlor. A lot of people will see that.
You know, a lot of us have found out the hard way that getting into debt is very easy and getting out is very difficult. Refreshing your little credit app every day and being like, oh, we're still not getting any better.
Oops, still in the red.
Makes you sad. And like I'm saying, your credit score is just not great. But now there's upstart.com.
Courage. I learned it from my adoptive mom. Hold my hand.
You hold my hand. Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
The revolutionary lending platform that knows you're more than just your credit score and offers smarter interest rates to help you pay off high interest credit card debt. Upstart goes beyond the traditional credit score when assessing your creditworthiness. They actually reward you based on your education and job history in the form of a smarter rate. Upstart believes you're more than just your credit score. They believe in you, and they make it fast, simple, and easy to check your rate. Since it's just a soft pull, it's not going to affect your credit score at all. Don't worry even about refreshing the app. The hard pull happens if you accept your rate. Then I guess you can refresh your app. The best part, once the loan is approved and accepted, most people get their funds the very next business day. Alaina.
The very next day.
Thank you. Over 400,000 people have used Upstart to pay off credit cards or meet their financial goals. Free yourself from the burden of high-interest credit card debt by consolidating everything into one monthly payment with Upstart. See why Upstart is top-ranked in the category with a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot, and hurry to upstart.com/morbid to find out how low your Upstart rate is. Checking your rate only takes a few minutes, and that's upstart.com/morbid. A lot of times, like, remember when we were at the Lizzie Borden house, they, like, people say the spirits think that we're spirits kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, they're just going about their day.
And that's the thing I was thinking of, too, was when we were in the basement at the Lizzie Borden house, we were on, like, this little handful of people were on, like, a tour.
I will never forget this as long as I live.
Clear as day. And the tour guides were downstairs with us.
And
no
she
one was
looked
upstairs.
freaked out.
And all of a sudden, you heard a woman say, hello, from upstairs.
Like, think of how many times you've been alone in your house and you're like, hello?
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
is
you
somebody
feel
here?
something.
Like, we're in their space.
And that's what the tour guide, and I remember the tour guide was actually like, went pale and was like, yeah, no one's upstairs. I promise you that.
Yeah.
And she said, as much as we think, you know, she's a ghost, she doesn't understand that she's dead.
Right.
And she thinks we're ghosts in her house.
Because you get, like, trapped
So
there.
she might hear us and be like, hello? Like, what's somebody doing down there?
Do you believe in, like, parallel universes?
I don't know.
Universi?
I don't know. It's a lot for me to
Do you think in a
comprehend.
parallel universe, like, they're still there?
Yeah, maybe.
And that's what ghosts are?
In like another thread of time or something.
I picture, like, Donnie Darko with, like, the little, like, time travel
Yeah.
bubble. You know what I mean?
That little, like, gooey thing that shoots out of your chest.
I think we all have
You
it.
have to follow it. We just don't see it.
Yeah.
Or maybe in, like, another time frame, you know, they're the ones alive and we're all ghosts. And we don't know it.
Fuck.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
Whaley House.
Are we dead or alive?
What is happening?
I don't know.
So unfortunately, the Whaley House right now is kind of struggling with the pandemic because people can't come on. You know,
Can
like
you
they're having
donate
trouble.
anywhere?
Well, you can take a video tour of the Whaley House.
That's cool.
And I'm going to link to it in the thing. There's also a Q&A with the Whaley House historians that you can participate in. I think it's on October 25th. I'm not positive. I'll double check it. We'll link to that too in case you want to do that.
Yeah.
I think you can also send them some donations and like they're always looking for stuff like that.
Yeah.
They also have a store where they have a lot of books about the Whaley House and the history and all that, which if you're into that, feel free to go on there and buy from them because, you know, we want to keep these places
It's a small
up and
business.
running
Help
as
a
much
small
as we
business.
can. Because even like the Lizzie Borden house was having financial issues
Yeah.
staying afloat, and I'm worried about them.
Is that why I know the Lizzie Borden house is different from Maplecroft? Is Maplecroft, right?
Yeah.
Is that why they sold it?
What?
Maplecroft?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's really
Yeah,
sad.
because Maplecroft, in case you didn't listen to the Lizzie Borden episode, is the house, the mansion that Lizzie and her sister moved into after their parents were killed.
Mm-hmm.
And they named it Maplecroft. And she died in that house. Like,
Yeah.
that was her home. And because her sister moved out. Like,
Yeah, they
pretty-
had a falling
yeah.
out.
And so Maplecroft turned into a museum. And it's so cool. And they were really trying to, like, redo it at the time that we went to the Lizzie
Yeah,
Borden
they were
house.
telling us to go there.
So it looks like they weren't able to, financially do it.
Has it been bought yet, do you know?
I don't know if it's been bought yet, but do you know how badly I would buy that house if I could?
Donate to patreon.com/ No, I'm just kidding.
Donate to Patreon and we'll buy Maplecroft.
And just constantly record from Maplecroft.
Yes. Oh my God. Can you imagine, guys?
This is what dreams are made
If we were
of.
recording from Maplecroft every week, holy shit.
Like wow. That's method acting. That's
Guys,
method recording.
I want to buy Maplecroft.
Oh, so badly.
I want to do it.
I actually want to buy like my own house first. So I don't want to be living
No,
in
I
an
want
apartment.
Maplecroft first.
Recording at Maplecroft. Living in my frat house apartment.
But yeah, that's the story of the Whaley House.
Wow.
Which was built on the site of a botched execution.
Love that, 'cause gallows.
So, 'cause gallows. And guys, I don't recommend buying plots of land that have that kind of traumatic history to them. It's not a good idea.
That's really hilarious because we were just talking about buying Maplecroft.
Maplecroft isn't traumatic, though. She died a peaceful death.
After having a falling out with her sister.
Oh,
And people
yeah, I
were
mean,
really mean to
sibling
her.
shit? Who gives a shit?
People used to like run by and like yell at her and sing the Lizzie Borden song to her.
Yeah, did you guys know that people, we said it in the Lizzie Borden episode, but
They like
again,
found her at her new house.
they would find her at this house, like this old woman. And again, like if she killed her parents, then like,
whatever.
all right. But
like
like
if
we
she
don't
didn't.
know. And they used to come and they would sing that song to her, Lizzie Borden had an axe.
Right.
And they'd like yell it outside of her house.
I would have gone again full method acting and just like sat on my porch with an axe all the time. I'm not doing
I would have
anything.
literally walked out slowly with a hatchet.
Yeah.
And just walked towards them.
With,
and
like, some
played
tomato
chicken
sauce on it.
until they left.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck is up, you little shits?
I want to do that now.
If I did it or if I didn't do it.
My whole plan is to be that lady in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't think you need a plan. I think you're there, sister. Look around.
I know, I think I am.
Look around.
Look around.
All right. Well, this episode was brought to you by some Patreons.
Some beautiful Patronuses.
What if that was my voice? First of all, I'd like to thank Leah Sparks.
Leah Sparks, you light my spark.
Light my spark.
Thank you, Leah.
And then we have, thank you for putting a little pronunciation thing
Oh,
here.
we love phonetic.
Okay, Rachel Swantes Barreto. I'm good. Rachel Swantes Barreto.
Rachel Barreto, thank
Swantes
you
Barreto.
for your phonetic help, because it obviously helped Ash a lot.
Yeah, clearly I passed phonics.
Thank you.
Thank you. Then thank you to Rose and Lana Hickson.
Rose and Lana, thank you so much.
LY. Then we have Sarah Kitchens.
Sarah Kitchens, one of my favorite rooms in the house, so I appreciate you.
Yes. And then we have Tara Paradis, not pronounced Paradise.
Tara Paradis, not pronounced Paradise. I think that's also how you pronounce Johnny Depp's ex-wife's name.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look at that.
Then you have Tanya Yude.
Tanya Yude.
Or Udha.
Or Udha?
Udhe.
Ud? Are you?
Ud.
Are these just sounds? What's happening?
I don't know. And thank you, Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya, and we're sorry.
And then we it's like the middle of the day. Like
It
what?
sure is. It's
And then
weird.
we have Trinity Steiger.
Trinity Steiger.
Or Steger.
Ooh, thank you for that name. That's just great. Hello, Trinity.
And then I made another sound just to make you laugh, but you didn't hear it.
I did hear it. I was talking over it.
I was ignoring it. Then we have Amy Massa.
Amy Massa. We love you.
Oh, love you so much. Then Andrea Marquez.
Andrea Marquez.
Or-
we love you.
Or Marks.
Or Marks.
And then we have Jennifer Gardner.
Jennifer Gardner. That's almost a famous person's name. So thank you.
Or Jardner.
Or Gardner.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to our Patreons. We love you. And we call you Patreons, even though people yell and say that you're patrons. You're Patreons.
No, you're our Patreons. I don't give a fuck. I say what I want.
So we love you. We appreciate you. We couldn't do shit without you. So we hope we are providing you with enough spookiness to make you not sleep at night.
Oh, and just to finish you off there, I bet Ma just texted us.
Probably.
All right, so you can follow us on Instagram at
Morbid Podcast.
Hit us up on Twitter.
A Morbid Podcast.
Send us a Gmail to our email.
morbidpodcast@gmail.com.
And you can shop our merch at shop.morbidpodcast.com.
Yippee!
We hope that you keep listening.
And we hope you
keep
it
weird. But not so weird that you buy Land on the Gallows and be like, oh my god, everything's going to be totally fine. And then you move in and everything's not totally fine. And then you keep leaving and coming back because, like, really, what do you expect if you just keep leaving and coming back and bad things are happening? And not so weird that, like, something bad happens to you on the 9th step because nobody really likes the 9th step and nobody really has any time for that. Not so weird that you marry a guy that's mean to you and then, like, bad things happen in the back shed and then a police officer sees you crying and then you're like, smile, disappear, see you later, sir. And then not so weird that you can't set the alarm code and everything happens because the lady's back there in the kitchen. And not so weird that you go to the Whaley House and get scared shitless and you poop your pants by.
Wow.
Yeah,
not
that
that
was
weird.
That was pretty good.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Wow.
Courage. I learned it from my adoptive mom. Hold my hand.
You hold my hand. Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.